morning and a happy Sunday to all of you. Today I'll be sharing some very interesting and most wanted topics. Most of my viewers, they have requested me to share my personal stuffs with them. Many of them want to know what I do on weekends, and many of them want to know what are my views regarding many topics that are trending all around. And so I decided that I will be sharing my weekends with you all. I used to come live only on Mondays, Monday to Friday, but from now onwards I will be coming live also on Saturdays and Sundays. And the most interesting part of these weekend sessions would be I will not be continuing the academic topics or the topics that I generally discuss during the weekdays. On the weekends I'll be picking up topics that are going all around, and that will be chosen by my viewers, and it will be completely the sessions will completely focus upon the things that my viewers would want to know from me. So nowadays a very common issue that I hear from many of my students, my viewers, and many of my relatives, as well as moms who are you can say having kids at home, or having teenager kids at home, or having growing kids at home. A common issue that I hear about is attention. Now, attention has become a very important word nowadays, and people are worried. Sometimes they are worried, sometimes they are cool about it. Now, why do you feel the word attention has become a matter of worry nowadays? It's because growing kids, especially those who are in their teenagers, now they are always hungry about attention from their parents. So if it becomes a bit problematic by in case of parents who where both of them are working. Now, for working moms, they try very hard to keep a balance between their household life and their work life, but that generally goes well while the kids are growing, or while the kids are small. They are not very mature, or not in their growing phase, not in their understanding phase. But problems do occur. It's not my general view. It's a view. It's not my personal view, rather it's a view that I have gathered from people all around, that the growing kids or the teenager kids, they generally feel a kind of crisis, a kind of attention, a lack of attention in their lives, and they feel like since both of their parents are working, they are not getting enough time, they are not getting enough attention from their parents. So and though I have picked up the age group of teens, but this is a problem with many housewives. This is a problem with stay-at-home parents. This is also a problem in many grown-ups as well. All of us, we are hungry for attention, right? We love seeking attention from our loved ones, from our closed ones. And whenever we don't get that, we become furious. We have negative repercussions on our mind, and we start thinking all negative stuffs. So this generally becomes a big problem, and if it is not solved in the earlier stages, what happens is that it grows and grows, and gradually it creates a great blockage in our minds, and it may result in some very fatal and disastrous consequences. So in order to solve this problem, according to my opinion, I would feel like be very frank, very close to your loved ones, to your friends, try to be very close to your contacts, and try to speak out. Try to speak out your mind, your heart, and try to be very conversant. Means guys who keep up to themselves, they don't feel comfortable in sharing their stuffs, they don't feel comfortable in socializing. Guys who don't prefer uh, speaking out their minds, speaking out their hearts, now they generally face a lot of problem in the long term. And I'm not saying that you have to go beyond your general nature. It's not a habit, or it's not a nature of many of us. We don't like sharing our personal stuffs, we don't like sharing, talking about our personal life in public. But I would advise, or I would suggest, that in order to solve this attention hungry problem, or this attention seeking problem, in case of teenagers, you can talk out frankly with your parents, pour out your minds, your hearts to your confidants, to your best friends, and if possible, try to have somebody in your life. It's not necessarily a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Try to have a best friend. Try to you can have a relative, you can have your younger brother or sister. Try to confide in him or her. Try to share your inner thoughts with somebody. Don't keep everything up to yourself. Don't keep everything stored in your heart, in your mind. Just try to pour out your feelings, and try to be open. Means don't always think that if you are going to talk about your personal things, you are going to face any problem, or you are going to be made fun of. No, not at all. Just try to take life simply. Try to feel life in a normal way. Don't complicate unnecessary things, and keep life simple. That's the most important thing. And in case of grown-ups, even I face attention problems at times. I feel like I'm not getting enough time from my loved ones, or I'm not getting enough attention from my loved ones. What I do to repair that is, I give a thought on it. I think twice, thrice upon the matter I am worried about, and I try to solve it by talking out freely and frankly with my loved ones. No matter, I don't care what they would feel about me, what they would react, or what would be their opinion about me. I just pour out my heart and mind. I just speak out frankly. Yes, and that is the way I express myself. I'm not telling you that you have to do that, or even if you can't do that, you should force yourself to do that. Not necessarily, but you can at least give it a try. So I think after going through this session, you can have a good approach towards your attention problems. All you teenagers out there, all you viewers out there, no matter from whatever background you are, what age you are, just try to think simply regarding any problem that you are facing in your life. And attention is really a big problem nowadays, especially for those who stay extremely busy. In case of couples also, if both are working, it becomes a great difficulty in matching their schedules, in giving enough care and attention and time to each other. But you have to speak up, you have to speak frankly to your partner and solve out the problems. Remember, when two loved ones, or when two closed ones, or when two people are facing problems, a third one cannot solve the problem. It is you who has to solve the problem amongst both of you. So try to speak frankly, try to communicate frankly with your loved ones. And I feel, and I pray, I wish that your problem of not getting enough attention, or your feeling of not getting enough attention, will be solved. So stay tuned and keep watching my channel. I'll be coming up with some more topics. And on a concluding note, I must say, try to stay happy, motivated, and encouraged always. Life is really very short, and it never gives you a second chance. Bye bye. Love you all. Take care and stay happy. stay motivated. And in order to join me in my live sessions, I'll be coming live again in a couple of minutes. To subscribe to my channel, just go to the home page. It's absolutely free. You'll have to click the red subscribe button, and you will get a notification whenever I come live, and you'll be able to join me and express your views below the comments, below the video in the comments. See you in my next session. Bye bye for now. Love you all.